Hi friends, do you want to experience an one-stop destination which is going to perfectly fit your algo trading needs? I welcome you to experience ALGOSYS. ALGOSYS is that one-stop destination which has got various cool features like built-in money management module, future to option convertibility, auto symbol mapping, and many such cool stuffs which is going to make you feel really empowered as a trader. Not only using AmiBroker TradingView or MT4, you can use simple Excel sheets to execute your codes when you are using ALGOSYS. That's a cool feature of it. Not only this, it is platform independent and using any devices you can experience and explore ALGOSYS. Remember friends, the only way to be a winner in the stock market is consistency along with discipline plus a perfect money management. And with ALGOSYS, you are going to get this as additional benefits embedded into the system. So friends, I welcome you all to experience ALGOSYS, try it and be a winner. Hi friends, my name is Samrat Chaudhary and I welcome you for this detailed tutorial video on ALGOSYS. ALGOSYS is the simplest cloud-based algo trading solution which can manage your trades. So friends, I will just get into the presentation. Before that, this is a disclaimer in front of you. We are not SEBI registered advisors and trading in stock market, be it manually or be it through any algo platform, is a matter of risk. So please seek advice from your financial advisor before plunging in with your real money. This is going to be our agenda for today and I will be speaking in English. So friends, who are we? We are Traders Destination Academy LLP. So we have these four verticals. ALGOSYS is our web-based solution for you. We do also have various training and mentorship program for people who are in the market for the first time or a seasoned trader. And we do have a strategy marketplace called Algo Arena, in which a strategist or an authorized person among you can list your strategy as well to be a part of this ALGOSYS family. And we also provide a Algo Smart VPS, which is based off Mumbai data center. In case if you are running an AmiBroker or MT4, that kind of third-party softwares, it's always best if you run them in a VPS because that will give a steady internet supply and no fear of power cut and all that. So hence we recommend you to use an Algo Smart VPS in case if you're using an AmiBroker. So friends, let's come to ALGOSYS. What is an ALGOSYS? ALGOSYS is basically a trade management system that transfers a signal from any smart technology platform or charting platform, which is A in this diagram, to C. What is C? C is basically the broker API. Okay? And this trade management system, which is called ALGOSYS, it has got various functionalities. As simple as that. Okay? Now, during this session, which is going to be for around 1 hour, I'm going to get into the depth of this ALGOSYS. I'm going to show you how you are going to configure your strategy, be it in AmiBroker or TradingView, and how in ALGOSYS you are going to manage your trades by utilizing various strategies, segments that is already embedded into ALGOSYS. So kindly be very thorough with this video, and we are definitely there to answer all your queries. If you feel any queries to be answered, do ping us in the blog space. So who is it for? This is for all. This is for all of you. If you are a pro trader, this is for you. If you are a strategist, this is for you. If you want to do a business with ALGOSYS, if you want to start an entrepreneurial journey with ALGOSYS, it is for you. If you are a learner, it is for you. If you are a coder, it is for you. If you are an affiliated partner, it is for you. If you are a like just a retail a person who wants to trade out of curiosity, out of passion, it is for you. ALGOSYS is for all of you. Each of you and each of us has our own pie into it. And as I proceed with this journey, with this presentation, you will understand where and how you are fitting into this whole scheme of things. So, We have various features which are going to make your life very, very easy as a trader. We are in the stock market since 2018. We are a new fintech company which started our journey in like 2 years down the line. But we are in the industry for quite a long time. We interacted with various people, various traders, various strategists, and we understand what people want. And that's exactly what you can see in the name of ALGOSYS. It says empowering you as a trader. And hence, we have come up with various things, small things in ALGOSYS that is going to make the life of you as a trader very simple. The first point of this is it will not require any installation. You can operate ALGOSYS using a simple mobile phone which is having a simple functionality to open a browser. Any web browser will support it. No installation is needed in your any sort of a system, be it in your laptop, be it in your computer, be it in your VPS, or be it in your mobile. It has got a one-click symbol mapping functionality. Now, why this functionality is important? Because you know that there are various brokers. There are various data vendors. Now, each data vendor will be having a different syntax in the manner of writing the symbols. So it becomes very easy for you if you pick the data vendor whose data you are using and easily be able to configure it. No additional headache is required for you to like configure it or upload it anywhere, or just do all those stuff. It has got various risk management modules into it, that's to safeguard your money. It has got strategy wise profit loss management system, trade quantity management system. It has got a very realistic trading simulation through paper trading. So the simple paper trading, but the paper trading is very different from others because it has got the real simulated paper trading option in which you will be able to see the live uh, profit and loss going on into your system, into your portfolio on demand basis. You can take various multi-leg option strategies also using ALGOSYS. And definitely, as I mentioned, that if you want to start your entrepreneurial journey with ALGOSYS, if you want to experience the replica trading feature of ALGOSYS, if you are a person who is an authorized person or a strategist who is giving your signal to others who are following your strategies, then you can definitely explore this feature of ALGOSYS, which is called the replica trading. Break. Start. So the question comes, how will you be able to configure ALGOSYS? Typically, there are two people who trade either using AMI broker or using TradingView. So we want to make your integration experience quite smooth, and that's the reason what you can do is you can simply ping us in our WhatsApp official number of ALGOSYS and type the keyword AMI broker. So if you type the keyword AMI broker, you will get a message in which there will be a download link from where you can download the execution code AFL. Similarly, if you're using a TradingView, you can just write TV in capital and send it to us, and you will be able to download the the pine script that is provided to you. All you have to do is in your strategy, you should have a buy sell call, a short cover logic called out. Only then you will be able to execute your signals using the ALGOSYS execution code. It's very simple. You don't have to do anything. Whichever software you're using, be it AMI Broker or be it TradingView, you have to just copy paste that code and that's it. Nothing else is required. I will show you those steps what you will be doing. So as you configure it, after configuring it, as you enter into your ALGOSYS page, so there are various pages that you will see. There will be a page called display setting page. There is a page called strategy management, position, order book alert, holdings profile. So some pages are there, and as you can see that it is not too much of overwhelming. It is looking very simplified for you because it understands you. I'll just go through the each and every section of this page so that you can understand what is made for what. This section over here is for your quantity management. So basically what you can do is you can definitely define margin or risk or the lot size. Okay, so say for example there is a strategy in which you want to trade whatever number of stocks, but you want to place a margin of rupees 50,000 or 1 lakh into each stock. So then you can define it by margin. Risk means when you are trading from SL, and lot size is definitely when you are doing it in futures and options and you are calling out the lot size. So this piece that you are seeing just next to it is the profit and loss management section, in which you can use this as a strategy. So how you can use this as a strategy? Say for example, you are trading in a strategy which can get you like 10 to 15 trades in a day, but you have your own appetite defined. Say for example, you are trading with a capital of 1 lakh rupees, and you have defined that the moment you will be getting a net profit of rupees 5,000 on your capital on a given day, this strategy should stop working. Okay, this strategy should square off all the trades that is running. Similarly, if say for example you are getting a stop loss, or the cumulative loss is going to around 3,000 rupees in a day, so then you are going to stop trading in this strategy. So the moment when this max profit or the max loss will be achieved, okay, at that very moment this strategy will automatically stop trading. So that is the feature of these two columns that I mentioned. This is quite simple, the entry order type. So you can define market order, limit order, SLL, SLM, depending on what kind of order you want to take. And trading mode over here, you can see real trade as well as the simulation, which is the paper trade. So if you want to test some strategy, if you want to, like experience ALGOSYS using how the paper trade is working, you can do that. And once you are done configuring this, you can just click on start trading button. You can see over here the at the beginning of the day when you will not be starting your strategy, it will appear in red in color, and you have to just click on start trading. And once the trade is started, you can stop at any point of time. You can click on stop trading. Okay, this is the first page, which is the daily setting page. Coming to the next page, this is the strategy management page. Now you can see over here, these are quite basic. You will be getting a specific strategy code the moment you register with ALGOSYS. You can put a display name of your choice to that specific strategy, like I showed you over here. You can see over here BT signal, you can see over here AMI test signal. Okay, so something like that, you can name whatever makes sense to you. And this is the strategy code. This is important. This is not an editable field. This is required because in whatever technology platform you're using, be it TradingView or AMI Broker, you will be required to use this strategy code. So these are the things that you can define over here. Strategy type, NSE, NFO, CDS, MCX you can define. But here the most important feature is this feature which I just mentioned to you. Vendor name. Okay, so you can pick up the data vendor name of your choice from here. If you are trading with TradingView, from this drop down you can pick up TradingView, you can pick up TrueData, ValveNet, whichever data vendor you are using for your trading purpose. This comes quantity with stop loss. Okay, now this is exactly what I was explaining you in the previous page as well. You have that flexibility to call out stop loss, margin, or the number of lots. Now what is difference between a margin per trade and quantity per with SL? Okay, so margin per trade, this is just an example for you so that you can understand. Say for example you are putting rupees 50,000 as a margin for one stock, and say for example that stock price is rupees 369 rupees. The quantity that you will be able to trade will be 50,000 divided by 369, which is 135 unit of that stock you will be able to trade with if you are doing it in case of a equity. But when you are mentioning this quantity with stop loss, when you are ticking on this, what will happen is quantity with stop loss means you are willing to take a risk of rupees 3,000, for example, in a strategy. That's what you are mentioning. And the SL per unit that you are taking as per the strategy which is running in AMI Broker or TradingView is, say for example, rupees 9. So then what will happen? What will be the total number of quantity? That will be this 3000 rupees of the total risk that you are taking divided by rupees 9. So here nowhere the price of the stock plays a role. So say for example, if the price of the stock is rupees 369 that I mentioned in the previous example, even if the stock price is this, if the SL per unit is rupees 9, then also 333 quantity will be purchased, will be bought. If the price of the stock is, say for example, 2000 rupees, okay, and in 2000 rupees priced stock also, if you are getting a SL per unit of rupees 9 and you are mentioning that the max risk you require is of 3000 rupees, then also what will happen is 3000 divided by 9, that is 333 stocks will be bought. So depends on your strategy, depends on your outlook, and depends on the way you are managing your money. In terms of money management, you should be able to decide what you want. You want to trade using the margin, or you want to trade using the quantity. Now this again, a small tick over here, this is going to limit your number of trades. At the moment you tick on this, you will be able to configure the number of trades you want to take in a single script. At the same time, you will be able to configure the number of trades you are going to take in a different number of scripts. Okay, I will show it to you as I show you the platform demo. The reason behind showing this as a pictorial format is so that you can definitely come and refer back to the screenshots, which is going to help you understand each and every functionalities of ALGOSYS. So coming to this, this is one of the most coolest option of our software, which is ALGOSYS, and the name of this feature is option mapping. Future to option mapping is what we call out, and we are the first algo provider in India to launch this functionality in which a future trade could get traded in option depending on your understanding and your mapping. So I'll give few examples over here. So what happens is, like, say for example, you want to define a signal that is coming in Bank Nifty LE, which means, say for example, in Bank Nifty a long entry is coming. Okay, so the moment a long entry is coming, you can, and if you want to take an underlying, like a in the money sort of a thing for this, you can do that. You can decide what you want to do once you are getting this signal. You want to take a call in the current month at a specific distance, strike gap, you can define this. You can also define where you want in the current week, current month, next week, next month. You want to buy a ATM, ITM, out of the money, whatever you want, you can do. Even you can play with it by making various multi-legged option strategies as well. So what do you mean by multi-leg option strategies? So these are very, very simplified multi-leg option strategies that people are very, very interested in. So the previous example that I gave you over here was a pure naked call buying or put buying a sort of a thing what you are doing so that you can reduce the margin requirement. We all know that today, after the peak margin implementation and all, we require at least around 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs to trade with one lot of Nifty or one lot of Bank Nifty. If you are good with your money management, instead of taking putting 2 lakhs of your money to buy one lot of Bank Nifty, you can get one lot of option at the money at a price of around 20,000 rupees. If you understand options, you will be able to play with the quantity, play with your money management, and accordingly decide what you want to do. For that purpose, this functionality is provided in ALGOSYS. And when I'm referring to this, these are some of the basic, there are many such strategies. These are some of the examples of two-leg sort of option strategies that I have called out. There are three-leg strategies, there are four-leg strategies. You can very, very easily configure them in ALGOSYS. Okay, I'll just show you one or two examples because people tend to ask our team very much whenever we talk about this section. This becomes an area of interest for all because we all know that option is the future of trading. So we are here as well. So I'll just give you two examples that is going to help you understand how this works for you. So we all know about long straddle, right? What is a long straddle? So a long straddle, you can see from here a long straddle. So when you are going to take a long straddle, basically neutral on direction but bullish on volatility, that's a strategy type. Whenever we are having an underlying signal coming into the script, And after that, if we want to take a long straddle instead of a simple buy or a simple sale, or a like just taking a in the money sort of a buy sell, you can take the rule of long straddle is you have to take one long ATM call and one long ATM put, right? So the moment you are configuring your strategy in such a manner that you can take that, you will be able to take a long straddle. So this is the example. In long straddle, what you do, you take a long ATM call, you take a long ATM put. Okay, how to configure it? You have to just configure it in a manner like this I have shown over here. You are buying a long ATM call and you are buying a long ATM put. How you are defining it is an ATM at the money. At the money means 0. If I am buying a call, if I am putting 0, it means I am taking it at the money. If I am taking a call, if I am putting it -1, it means I am taking one strike gap in the money. If I am taking +1, it means I am taking it at one strike gap out of the money. Okay, as simple as that. So this is one example that I showed. Similarly, I want to show you one more example. Yeah, let me show you one more example. So this is an example of a bull call spread. Okay, now what is a bull call spread? You take a long ATM call and you take a short out of the money call. Okay, so you take a long ATM call 0, you take a short out of the money call. If you can even configure, depending your knowledge, depending your understanding, at what strike gap you want to take that difference, you can actually configure that. Okay, similarly you can make various such strategies. These are just an example. There are some like many such strategies. You just browse through some website of your choice, you can read through some books if you are interested in options, and you will be able to find what kind of strategy is applicable to you for what kind of a market. Okay, and accordingly you can decide what you want to do. Be a knowledgeable trader, don't go by what others say. So this is about the future to option mapping functionality. Next is the simulated trading, which is basically the paper trading option. It is as simple as this. You can see a realistic sort of a trading experience in your portal the moment you see this, and you will get to see the order book as well, which will be showing you all the orders that you get generated in the day. When you are seeing a live trade during the day, in the position page you will see something like this. Some cross mark will be there beside every net PL, right? Now what you can do in such a scenario is, if you want to close trade in a specific strategy, you can just click on this X mark over here and that whole strategy will get closed. At the same time, say for example, in one strategy you are getting 5 stocks, 5 trade running in parallel in 5 different stocks, and from there you want to close 1 or 2, you can also close it manually using this. So that's a feature over here which is given additionally. So now you can understand, see, when we say that it has got a very robust risk management module, so what do I mean by that? A robust risk management module means there are multi ways in which you can manage your risk if a trade goes wrong, right? Point number one, what you can do is you can definitely set up a max strategy profit or loss in your account in for a given strategy. Point number two, if you are in front of the system and if you are seeing that you have made enough money for the day or the loss is like little too much, you can click on this cross mark and you can close that trade. Point number three, whichever strategy you are using, be it AMI broker or be it TradingView, definitely you will be using it with a stop loss. So as an informed trader who is coming to trade in Algo, I expect that you will be definitely trading with a stop loss. Without trading, not even a novice trader will be trading, right? So that's the third level of your safety. Fourth level of your safety is, in case if you're trading in MIS, in that case what will happen is, at a given defined time as per the broker, the trades will automatically get squared off. And the fifth level of safety is, these days mostly all the brokers provide the call and trade options. Say for example you are out, you don't have any access to any of the things, you have just a phone. If you have a phone, definitely, and if it is having a internet, ALGOSYS will always be there, right? You can just log into ALGOSYS and cut a trade if you want. Still, if you want, you can call the broker and ask them to, like, cut a trade. So there are 5 ways in which your trade is secured. Okay, so don't be scared of, like, what's going to happen in algo, what's not going to happen. Be happy about it, think positive about it. It's a positive thing. So that's about how you see the position page. Now with this, I'm going to come to the ALGOSYS demo part. Now, when I come to the demo part, I will first show you how you can actually configure ALGOSYS to your system, right? So I will be showing you example of both AMI broker as well as TradingView. So if you remember during the slide that I was showing you, sorry, just send the word TV in WhatsApp, right? Or the word AMI broker in WhatsApp. By doing so, you will get a code that will come to you automatically. I'm going to show you how you are exactly going to configure that code. Okay, I will start with AMI broker, then I will come to TradingView. So here is the AMI broker, and in this AMI broker, what you are seeing over here is basically a code, a very simple code, right? This 4-line programming is here. So assume this is your strategy. Okay, this is just for your example. Just as an example, I'm showing you, my friends. Please don't start trading on this example saying that Samrat has mentioned as a part of ALGOSYS and hence I started trading in this strategy. This is just a strategy for your example so that you understand how to trade and how to configure ALGOSYS default execution code to your current AFL, right? So what you have received is this whole file, this file that you are seeing, this much, okay, 68 lines code. So this 68 lines code is something you would have received the moment you send that SMS to us, or also you can download it from this download link. And this is your executions, this is your strategy that is in place. Now what does this strategy say? This says that whenever a candle is going to close over a exponential moving average of 50, and whenever for that specific candle, if the RSI 10 is less than 60, and in such a scenario, if there is a crossover between EMA of 5 and 20, then I'm going to take a buy. A short condition is also like that. So now this is exactly what is happening in this strategy. Now again, as I mentioned, that let's assume that this is an example, and in the example I have shown this. So now how you are going to actually configure it? All you have to do is just copy paste, just keep only this part of your strategy, the portion of the strategy. How are you going to configure this strategy? You have to just use this part of your strategy in which the entry and the exit logic is called out, along with the plotting of the strategy, plus in case if you have a strategy built in which you have a specific logic of target, stop loss, etc. You have to just copy, only keep this much portion. Okay, you can just keep this much portion in some other in a blank file and just drag and drop this onto it, or you can just copy paste it below this. As simple as that. If you do this, it will be done. Only this much. Okay, if you still face any difficulty configuring this, do ping us, we will be there to help you. So this is how you are going to configure it in AMI broker. Similarly, I'm going to show you how you are going to configure it in TradingView. Okay, the same strategy. Okay, the same strategy. So what I mentioned the strategy is, I hope this color is okay for you people. Yeah, so the strategy is only this much lines. Okay, buy signal means EMA, the candle should close above 50 EMA with the RSI less than 60, crossover happening between like the 5 and 20. Above this 50 EMA, only then I'm going to take a buy signal. I'm going to take a sell signal when the reverse is happening, right? So that sort of a thing is what I am doing. So this is exactly what is plotted over here. The moment you plot it, you save it. Okay, I'm just removing this so that this comes. You can actually put the ALGOSYS tag over here. This is the settings that you can do, some basic settings. You can decide at what point, say for example, I want to quit every trade at 40 points with a stop loss of 30 points, right? So let's see what happens. So this probably could be a strategy. Now so now say for example, if this is a strategy for you and you are going to trade on this, all you have to do is just copy paste this much. Only this much is the content, the signal and the plotting part. That's it. Just paste it in the code. You have received a code by default, right? So in the default code, just paste this much portion and it will be done. Fine. So this is how you're going to configure, okay? How you're going to configure your codes with the default execution code. What happens after that? After that, you enter into ALGOSYS. The moment you enter into ALGOSYS, it will say like this, that API token is invalid. In case if the API token needs to be generated, you need to generate the token. Okay, how to generate the token? You have to just click on generate token. It will take you to the broker, like the authentication page, and from there you will be able to generate the token. Okay, the token got generated. Now, as the token got generated, what you have to do is this is all set for you. Now, say for example, this strategy that you have coded is the underlying strategy in which you want to trade in a specific manner. All you have to do is just put this specific strategy code over there. So what is the strategy code? So if you create a new strategy tag, you will get a code over here. You are seeing rs0126_9. So if rs0126_9 is a new strategy that you are building, what you have to do is, in whichever format you are using, be it in TradingView or be it in AMI Broker, over here in the strategy tag, you have to just paste this. As simple as this. No installation required anywhere. All you have to do is just use the code that you are using. You have to just use this tag over here in the ALGOSYS tag. Similarly, if you are using it over here in AMI Broker, here also you can see, right? You can set the trading as on and strategy tag over here. You can paste this. Done. Only this much is required, nothing more than this, right? So I'll just show one example to you so that you can understand that what happens when I actually take a trade. When I punch a signal when a trade is needed to be taken. So I will start a paper trading on this AMI signal. I will start a paper trade, right? It says okay. AMI broker signal is RS0126_7. This is the strategy code. Now all I have to do is, over here I have to mention this. Okay, I have mentioned it. So this means that the strategy is started in a paper trading mode. Now during the market hours, if you click on, say for example, buy, I am clicking on buy. Let's see if buy has come. I am in paper trading mode. I'm going to the paper trading option, and as I clicked on buy, you can see that the buy signal has come. You can see the order book also over here. In the order book, you can see at whatever price you have triggered, accordingly that price has come. If you want to sell, okay, you again see over here the sell signal would have also come. Similarly, if you see over here in the order book, it has come. Okay, so this is very easy way of seeing. So you need not, this is just a button clicking option. So there are many people who use AMI broker just to do buy sell short cover. You can do using this symbol. You can apply your learnings and accordingly you do. Otherwise you can definitely run a strategy as it is. As the strategy runs, as the symbol, like the trade comes, accordingly the trades will come. As simple as that. That's about the demo part, and like you all know the pricing part of it. As I mentioned, that ALGOSYS is for all, for a retail trader as well as for someone who is a who want to build an entrepreneurial journey with us. Hence we are going to provide ALGOSYS at the price of rupees 999 at your broker marketplace. And also you have an option to be an affiliated partner. You can take a white label solution in case if you're buying it in bulk, and you can also take a gray label solution. Now we will discuss separately on the white label solution and the gray label solution and the affiliated partner model that we are talking about. In case if you are interested, do ping us and we will be helping you on that. So this is typically for those who are strategists or the authorized persons and who have the certain certifications in place so that they can replicate their signals to their followers. Okay, so for them this option is also there, which is for the APs and the strategists only. And if you are one of them, we are there to help you. No installation is again required anywhere, be it in your system or be it in your follower system, in case if you are using ALGOSYS and trading. So that's about the pricing piece. We are there to help you. In case of any questions, queries, do ping us. We are there to help you out. Wish you all very happy learning and happy trading.